spoon. I'm Jenelle York, your Vegan Punk Pinup. And first, I want to wish you a Happy New Year. So I'm not one to set resolutions. I just don't care for the word. I prefer to set goals. I always have lists going. I have my 1 month plan and my 1 year and 5 year and 10-year plan. So I have some really big aspirations and goals for this year. If you set resolutions, I would love to hear what yours are in the comments below. Maybe it's something I can help support you with. Today I'm going to talk about something that maybe is a resolution for some, and that is drinking more water. So when I work with clients in the hospital setting and they tell me they're tired all the time or they have frequent headaches, one of the first things I ask is about their hydration and fluid intake. Most people are not drinking enough water. So I have a lot of people who tell me, yeah, I'm not drinking enough water. And so what we try to do is explore why and what we can change or they can change to help them meet that goal. For one, you're going to notice that you feel so much better when you're hydrated. Like I said, chronic fatigue and headaches can be some of the symptoms. It really does make a difference. So what I want to show you is some ways to flavor water naturally that can make them a little more appealing, because the number one barrier I hear from people is, I don't like plain water, or I don't like water. Well, let's make it a little more interesting. So I'm just showing you two today just because of the produce that I happen to have on hand in the house, but I'm going to give you a whole bunch of other ideas. So what I like to do is take a jar. If I was going to use this at home, I would actually just put my fruit or other things in my pitcher. But this way I can just grab a jar in the morning and head off to work and stay hydrated all day long. There are so many flavor combinations of fruits, herbs, things that you can combine to infuse your water. So in this jar here, I have half of a lemon and half of a lime sliced. You could do just lime or just lemon. Orange slices make a really great infused water as well. And then in this one, I have about half of a small container of raspberries. To that, I'm going to add some fresh mint. So I'm going to just leave the mint leaves right on the little stem, but I'm going to kind of roll them in my fingers first and bruise them up so that they infuse a little bit better. So I'm just going to do a couple of these, and it smells so good once you start mushing up the mint. And then we're just going to add water. So I've got a pitcher here of filtered water. If berries are not in season, you could absolutely do this with frozen berries as well. And then I just put these in the fridge. So you want to let them infuse at least an hour to really start to get the flavor throughout the water. You might want to take a spoon and kind of muddle up and smush the berries a little bit too so they infuse their flavor a bit more. But there you have it. Those are just a couple ideas for flavoring water. I want to tell you about some of my other favorites. Cucumber makes super delicious water. You've probably been to a restaurant that served cucumber water. Maybe you took a sip and it took you a second. What's different about this water? So just slicing cucumbers like I did my citrus fruit and putting that in water is a good one. Another one of my favorite fruit and herb combinations is strawberries and basil. Go really well together. And then in the summer, I love watermelon. So I just cut kind of small cubes of watermelon, and rosemary, which I bruise up a little bit as well beforehand. Those are some of my favorite flavors for the summertime. Also, some other tips on hydration, just making sure you always have water nearby. We're much less likely to go seek it out. So I always have either one of my jars or my portable water bottle with me at work. I keep it in the car. I've always got that water with me. We're much less likely to go seeking out soda or other unhealthy choices if we have water right there. Also, figure out, maybe you like it really, really cold. I find that I prefer my water very cold. Some people prefer it through a straw versus not through a straw. And actually in restaurants, I'm that way. I don't drink my water from the cup in the restaurant until I have a straw, and I should have brought it out for you. I actually carry a glass straw because I feel wasteful using all the plastic straws in the restaurant, and it comes with a nice little cover. I keep that in my purse. So that's a fun option if you want to use a straw but don't want to be using plastic. And if you have any other tips for making sure you drink your water, leave those in the comments below for everybody else to see. I'd love to make this a conversation with the community. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that you have some great goals set for this new year. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe and follow me along in my journey. Thank you.